This is Josiah Plays Masquerada Songs and Shadows. So I just beat Fabio, the Judge Master, in a duel. And I'm going to take a look at my points. I've got 3 points remaining. Let's get conviction, I guess. Oh, so this game was just patched. This is a new version. And they changed a couple things. They changed a couple things, but one of the things that was mentioned in the patch notes was in the codex. What happened was, when the game first launched, like the moment it launched, and I started playing on Steam, it was version 0.95 instead of version 1. And then very shortly after that, just like an hour or two later, they patched it to version 1. Well, apparently there were codex entries that weren't in 0.95 that were added in 0.1, like all of these gameplay ones. So that's why I'm at 1 out of 18 on these gameplay ones, is because I had already played through the section of the game where you get all these before that patch hit. So that's why I don't have those. And I'm afraid that might be the case for some of these other ones that it looks like I missed, which doesn't make me very happy. Because at that point it looks like I missed, you know, this one, and 2 here, and 3 here. And maybe another one there, and 1 there. I mean, I don't like the idea that I missed that many, and maybe 1 in the very beginning. But then again, that might not be true. That might not be true. I might not have missed all these. These might still be upcoming. The only one that it mentioned specifically as being in that earlier part of the game that were patched in were these gameplay ones. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's take a quick look at my skill points. I guess I'm going to get conviction. And Paladin has 4 points. Let's get this. Yeah, that would be really nice, Nox, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. Additional Fireball. Amadea. Mask Charge Regeneration. Actually, she needs Mask Charge Regeneration. She uses up her Mask Charge really quickly, it seems. Vasco. Aura that reduces damage. I'll take that. Alright, so we spent some points. We've got a codex entry on Simora's Crown. It's about Fabio Fidelta II. I might have read this already in our last episode last night when I stopped playing. I don't remember. I'm going to read it again anyway. The Luca are supposed to be the embodiment of honor in the city. Men and women who hold true to their word no matter what. Though they have strayed much from their roots, I can say they still remain at least that. Fabio might have been a threat to the investigation, but there is nothing more important to a Luca than their honor. I did read this before. Certainly, I might have used that against him. However unwise Tiziana might insist that was, and I am not particularly proud of it. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, I definitely read that before. That's okay, though. I'm just looking around to see if there's any, things that I can interact with around here. Now that we beat him. This is pretty cool. I had 2 boss fights in a row right here on this map. First we fought the, Radiro Queen, the big giant winged serpent-looking thing. And then after that, Fabio and the Luca showed up, and I had to duel him one-on-one and have another boss fight right here. Back-to-back boss fights. Alright, let's see what happens next.
Cicero, that was...
I know.
stupid!
What?
You could have been killed!
Well, whatever it is, I have bad news.
About what your Fae wanted to show us.
About the Fae itself. It's run off.
Ah, by the light, Inspectore! I told you!
I know. We can deal with that later. First, we should get your mother back.
So the Fae left. We're back to the Astiguary.
When that's done, we need to find... Did I miss something?
Not once had I ever thought I'd stand up to the Judge Master like that. I never knew it could feel so... good.
We'll see what you're saying once he comes around. Might not be a marshal for very much longer.
The way she stood up to him was badass.
I didn't think you'd take it that lightly.
I never thought I could either. But the things I'd once held so dear now seem like the trinkets of a fool. A broken compass for a blind heart.
Hold off on the poetry, Marshal. Next thing I know, you'll be turning yourself into a songstress.
Come on, let's see what the others are up to.
There you are.
Ven, what's the matter?
It's that creature thing you summoned. Came rushing back into the house not an hour ago.
Is anyone hurt?
No one but the walls. You should have a look.
Oh, my Fae is back. Alright. Another entry about Tiziana. See, we just skipped one. We just skipped number 10 here. So it makes me wonder if some of these are just out of order. Hopefully. Because the last one we read about... Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely changed ever since she decided that the Luca had problems and she was gonna call them out, and she did. I do not fancy myself a teacher, or a preacher, or even an instructor of any sort. I have never known a passion for influencing others, or a wish to be the one responsible for the bestowal of knowledge. But now I can see why there are those that do. Perhaps this is what Razatov meant when he came to see me after my accredita. He wished to see how I'd performed, wished to see how much he'd done to help me. For there is a certain vicarious pride one derives from watching a student or trainee succeed. And though I would never call Tiziana either of those, watching her stand up against Fabio has affected me more than I would have thought possible. I am glad, to say the least, that she found her way to us. It may not have been the smoothest journey, but it was an important one, for her as much as for me. It has shown me once again how we all matter in this world, how we all have the ability to shape it should we so choose. It has restored an old belief of mine in the power of the individual. I'd lost that optimism somewhere in the trenches of the last few years, and it feels good to have it back. Yeah, so I like how much all the characters, Calden and Tiziana and Amadea and Vasco, they all affect and change Cicero, and he affects and changes them. It's pretty awesome. You say we haven't got an entry that fills in a gap. Yeah, well, all these lore ones, though, these come in out of order. They come in any old random order. Like, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't the first one I got, and this wasn't the last one I got. These have come in at random orders. So... are they alphabetized? Factions, Altus, C, C, L, M. These might be alphabetized. They are alphabetized. Are these alphabetized? In a sense, yeah. It looks like they're... So that's why they're out of order. Yeah, so that doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well for the name ones. These are alphabetized. So are these, it looks like. So it doesn't bode well for the ones that are going in order. Like, we probably haven't missed any for Amadea or Vasco, but it looks like we might have missed 2 for Tiziana and 3 for Kalden, which really sucks if so. Yeah, because none of these are 2. These go in order. So we missed some because of that version number patch thing. I'm sure we didn't miss any, like, because we just literally missed something in the game. I know that's not the case. So, the only way for me to fix that is to go back and play the older chapters again. That's okay. It's okay. I got a new mask. Not for me, though. Becoming immune to damage and regenerating health. Grotesques. Kilgan Affinity. I'm gonna stick with Kilgan Affinity for her. Lightning Horses. Ah, this is the new one. The Radiro Affinity for him. He could summon Radiro Fae. That sounds cool, but, lightning horses, yo. Lightning fucking horses. Lightning horses. Alright, so... just come back. The Fae is apparently here. What do I have in the way of inks and stuff? Reduce incoming damage for 3 seconds. That's a new ink that I found. 35% proc chance. Let's go with Pell. Vidoria Pell. For everyone. Kind of weird how some mask abilities can summon Fae when everyone was all, OMG, where'd a Fae come from? No one knows. Yeah, it is a little bit weird, but now we've unlocked the secret, so maybe that explains why. I don't know. Alright, let's go in here. Lightning horses. I gotta take Vasco with me, just so I can see the lightning horses. Hopefully it's not disappointing like the squirrels.
You're saying that she's right, then?
Who's right?
Cicero, you need to hear this.
Oh, someone's been quite the artist.
Ole.
What?
His name.
Are you joking?
Vasco, enough, please. We have more important things to talk about.
What's the matter?
What Ole saw at the Misted Isles triggered something. Memory.
He patched it up?
And more. There was text that had been inscribed onto it. His memory is returning.
Well, what does it say then? Anything about the artifacts?
It essentially reads a warning, written by the ruler of the Empire during the months before it fell.
Is this the same Emperor who won the Civil War?
The one that championed that the artifact should be hidden, yes.
If this is to be believed, then he admitted that the war had been a mistake. And one by one, unprotected by our celestial boon, our cities fell to the other gods. The chaos of the land bred, and the war of the divine raged on.
Other gods?
In the scroll that Lucia gave you, we learned about a chaos that consumed the lands, that we suspect led to the cataclysm.
Well, there have been no reports from the neighboring regions about rampaging divines, and Umber is a godless city, so...
To those in times not yet past, if among the bones of my people, you find our legacies. If those legacies still give you strength, know that the schemer, Brayog, still lives. And if one god can survive, know that he might not be alone. Do not follow my mistake. Reclaim the schemer's gifts.
Their legacy? The Masquerades?
So he's saying we should use the
artifacts were part of
Masquerades.
their god. It isn't a stretch to believe that the Masquerades draw their power from him as well.
And if he's still alive somewhere...
He might not be the only one.
And the threat of a cataclysm is real.
Ages. Lucia was right.
There's more, Cicero. The images.
But is the lady the good god or the evil god?
Yes, look.
A tree?
The seed.
The singing tree.
It might explain how it's been alive for so long.
We have to go. Two of you, stay here. Look after the Fae and... Oli, when he wakes up, get him to tell you where the last artifact is. The rest of you get ready.
Alright, so the three artifacts were the heart, the knife, and the seed. Obviously the seed is the tree. Or it's in the tree, or it grew into the tree. Maybe the singing tree is the last artifact. We know that the lady and the herald possess the heart. So that means the only one we don't know about is the knife. Enigma Soul, good to see you. How you doing, Enigma Soul? The most ancient and deadly form of combat known to man? Dance battling. Yes. Dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. We got some fucking David Bowie shit going on up here. Man, there's a lot of conversations that look like they want to be had. Alright, Leventhus doesn't want to talk to us. Leventhus. The singing tree, was that somehow related to that beast in the tree you had to fight? I don't know, maybe. Maybe that beast did guard the seed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the seed is still like a discrete thing that still exists by itself, or if the seed just grew into the singing tree, and now the tree itself is the artifact. I don't know. I imagine we'll find out. Let's check my case notes. We're on day 4. If what the Fae, Oli, has transcribed is real, then the cataclysm was a war of the gods, and Lucia is right. The Masquerades are testament to the survival of an ancient being, a god, and might truly be a sign that the destruction that had stopped the Dementicate might well be upon us. Or it might not. There exists insufficient evidence to either prove or disprove these theories that are floating about, and certainly we should consider both sides equally. What we cannot allow, however, is the impediment of our progress because of this fear of the unknown. We must press on and focus on the present. Contemplating the future isn't going to halt the destruction of our city. In the mural, one of the artifacts seemed to be located in a tree of sorts. The singing tree seems a prime candidate for investigation, and it is there that we must head. So back to the singing tree. And let's see, what else did I just get in my codex? Ah, yes. Oli the Fae. Seeing this Fae, birthed from my memories and given life by my experiences, brings about a strange sensation. It is at once a part of me, yet apart from me. It is independent in its action, but I cannot help but feel connected to it, and it's more than just because of the fact that I created it. As it exists and acts, I feel like I can read it, or at least sense its intentions. I have read nothing about this connection, and no one else has spoken of anything remotely similar. It leaves me wondering if there might be something more to this bond between us, something more that tethers us together, or if I am just imagining it. These are not questions for the present, however. For now, there is more important work to be done. Yeah, I mean, what is the nature of the Fae that he created with his scythe, or whatever, scythe? How is he able to do it? Why aren't people just constantly creating Fae left and right if they're having strong emotions? There's a lot of questions still about this whole Fae creation business. In before the usage of the artifact somehow wakes up the scheming god. Seeing this Fae brings out a strange sensation. I cannot help but feel that I must sing! Yes. Alright, let's talk to Amadea. Rock me, Amadea. Rock me, Amadea.
Amadea,
I'm sorry.
you look a little pale.
I was just... Gods, Cicero.
Gods?
Alive. What does that even mean? That they walk among us? All the gods in the foreign religions are all just concepts, and now...
You can't be sure the term means the same to the Dementicate as it does to us. For all you know, Breag could have simply been a talented mortal.
A talented mortal who gives part of himself to create artifacts that allow us to bend the elements of the physical realm itself? Perhaps your idea of talented mortal needs a little redefining.
Listen, Amadea, we don't know enough to make any judgments. What we do know, however, is that out there are powerful artifacts that we need to secure. That's all that matters right now. All right?
Of course, you're right. I shouldn't be straying.
Good. Now let's get ready.
I would say that the things she's concerned about definitely still matter, and we should be pondering those things. I mean, are there literal gods? Are they incredibly powerful beings that call themselves gods? Are we going to have to contend with these things? Hey! Thanks for the host, Ingrid. Okay, so... let's talk to Vasco.
How is he doing?
He'll be all right. Takes after you quite a bit, actually.
Why do you say that?
There's a determination in the way he moves, an authority in the way he speaks.
Is that a compliment?
He's rather malodorous, too, in case I haven't mentioned. How's that for a compliment?
Almost too kind from you.
Go on, Cicero. I'll be ready in a bit.
The little Fae is almost like my child in some sense. Alright, my man, Calden. What is up?
Calden?
You were right. You said yesterday that you were concerned about how much bigger this investigation might get.
Now you see what I mean?
Do you think it might be true? That gods might exist?
What do you mean?
If they do, then religions can't all be lies, can they?
You're thinking about your brother.
Maybe there is a promised land. Maybe the Elysians got it right with Isharimal. Maybe I'll get to see him again.
Perhaps, but until then...
Right. We have work to do.
This is obviously causing everybody to think new thoughts. Alright, what is up with Tiziana no longer a spy? Faye's head looks a bit like Cicero's cape. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Ish.
You don't seem quite as fazed by the revelations.
What? Gods?
It's quite a discovery. That they might still live. Whatever that means.
I might perhaps be more affected if it were more affecting.
They're gods we're talking about.
And I know nothing about them. How am I supposed to let an idea influence me if it's still cloaked in questions? Whatever it is, we should leave soon. I don't quite enjoy sitting around like this.
Well, I don't think you're coming with us, Tiziana, because you're not part of the core team. Skill reset. No, I do not need a skill reset. Alright, we're out of here. Why should we listen to you? Because unlike some other Ciceros, I can speak with an English accent. Alright, twins, take us on our next journey to the Singing Tree!
You look like you're in a hurry, sir?
I am. The Hall of Songs, please. Right away.
You know it's gonna be called in an Amadea at the games. Even though I kinda wanna bring Mr. Lightning Horses with me. I can't do it though. I gotta have my dream team.
In the mural, it seemed like the artifact was in the singing tree itself. How will we know it to be true?
If there is anyone who can tell us the history of the Singing Tree, it's Mira Bas. Hopefully she can tell us more.
But do you think she even knows if it...
Wait. Is that?
Uh-oh. That's true, I could check out the Lightning Horses in the training grounds. I should do that. No! Oh no. Why is the Hall of Songs on fire? Oh, is that a shitload of fucking Dactytes running in there? This looks really important, but I still have to check the area for, Oh, the music is... Oh boy, here we go. What do we have? More fucking Dactytes. Juke Marcher! They always got some new bajiggity-ass type of Dactyte every time. Now they got a Juke Marcher. I don't appreciate that, honestly. At least they don't have any of the spinny guys. Alright, here we go. Innervate. Boom. Sorrel's Ward. Summon my dudes. Let them come to us. Let's see who wants to come over here. This guy wants to come up in the front. Dactyte Rampart. Guy with shield. Alright. Come get some. We're gonna tear this guy up. Alright, that guy's down. Next, Dactyte Juke Marcher. He's got a mark on him. Feels like we're much stronger than we used to be. I mean, obviously we are. We've gained lots of abilities. But I mean, we're kind of like... Let's do the Fissure. Summon more dudes. Fire dudes! Get more Tender Wisps out. I'm gonna Creed. She's gonna shoot back with a Flint Bolt. Alright, she's gonna come in here. He's gonna do this. I'm gonna Meteor Storm. Drop some meteors on some fools. Alright, we're kind of kicking these guys' asses. Let's hunt this guy down and kill him. Let's Creed him. I'll do a heal just because I can, just to show this guy that he can't even touch us. I'm kind of overkilling it right now. I could just, you know, let it play out and auto-attack him to death. He's got juked, son. Yeah, Noxmoo. Dactyte Drum Major. The Marching Band Leader. Alright. Dactytes don't seem as scary as they used to. I don't know. We've dealt with some serious shit to be worried about Dactytes.
Brace yourselves.
Orlana!
Orlana's here, huh? Oh, a jongleur, a couple jongleurs, and a rake. Alright, let's get in there. We're going to innervate, ward, fire guys. Then we're gonna move up in here. We're gonna get on this rake right here. We're all going in on him. We're gonna bust out the fire thingies. She's gonna do this business right here. And she's gonna come back with this. He's gonna do this. Wow, look how big my Creed is now. That was in the patch notes. They increased the size of Creed. He's gonna stun this guy. They're gonna go after him. And now, I'm gonna Creed again. Put some fire tags on some fools. Let's kill this jongleur. Alright. Let's go through these guys. Up, 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 up. We're gonna stun this guy again. She's gonna bust out the flint bolt again. He's gonna break out the horde. The horde is very big. We're gonna break out the tinder wisps. We're gonna do a little meteor storm right here. She is going to innervate. We're gonna stun this guy. Oh, ensnare, I guess. Not stun. I haven't even had to use any heals. Oh, they're taking a little bit of damage. Let's do a Hope Spring. Hope Spring's eternal. This guy's very tanky with his last tiny bit of health. Is he in like some kind of super evade dodge mode? Apparently. Let's wreck this guy. Let's get the word out. Let's get the fire guys out. Amadea, Amadea. Amadea, Amadea, Amadea. Amadea, Amadea, Amadea. Rock, rock, great Amadea. See if we can water spout. Oh, she can use kill. I mean, I don't need him now. At this point, it's overkill, but fuck it. Let's summon some Kilgan.
Orlana, what happened?
Mask runners, they swarm the hall. I don't know why.
Mirabos, where is she?
Over there, at the tree.
Get those you can to safety.
But
Look around you, Orlana. The hall is lost.
all right. Take care of her, Sisu.
I got this. You know, at first I was like, why are the Dactytes attacking the Hall of Songs of all places? Then I realized they're here for the same reason we are. They're here for the artifact. They figured it out too, I guess. Only in concern because you have yet to encounter the Dactyte pole dancers. The Dactyte rake isn't a big deal. The Dactyte hoe, however, yeah. Holy shit! Sido's here. I vaguely remember him from some some past shrouded in the mists of time. How's moving going? Having a good time with all that moving, Sido? Moving. Alright, here we go. We got some codex entry. We got some codex. Songstresses and Mechantare. Mechantare, the media practiced by songstresses, is not too different from Merimento. Both involve music, but the instrument wielded by the songstresses is their voice. Research into Mekantare has been significantly less compared to the other Medea, partly because of the recentness of its discovery, and partly due to the low numbers of people able to practice the Medea. Mekantare seems to be the only Medea that cannot simply be learnt. There is some degree of aptitude that seems to be required for one to become a songstress, and for a strange reason, that aptitude has yet to be found in a male member of society. Again, the reasons for this being are not so clear. The Vegelus have tried to study Mekantare in greater depth, but the ephemeral nature of its practice has made answers difficult to glean. Those songstresses do not often find themselves in battle. They are well equipped should the need for self-defense arise. The abilities of a songstress involve emanating waves of elemental energy that have the ability to spontaneously set opponents aflame or cover them in sheets of ice. Well, that sounds helpful. I sing a little song and now you're on fire. Sing a different song and now you're really cold. That's the songstress thing. That's why, that right there, what you just heard, is why men are not able to be songstresses. Alright, we're about to fight. Oh shit, songstress is laying dead everywhere. Oh no, I'm not gonna go that way, because that's the way. I'm gonna look around for more. Oh god. Wow, that's a lot. Bubble Boy Battle. It's gonna be one of those spinny assholes. A jongleur, a dagger dancer, a rake, a rampart, and a soothsinger. Wow, that's quite a crew. Alright, let's summon some fire dudes. Let's innervate. Let's get the ward gout. Alright, come out here. And then let's take and go like this. Back everybody up. Alright, Rake, you want to be first? The Rake wants to be first. I'm gonna blast off like this. We're gonna get the Tinder Wisps out. We're gonna attack. Now we're gonna put a little of this on them. And a little of this, and a little of this. And a little of this. I'm gonna burn this guy down. Get away from that shit. Let's get back in here on this dude. Get my guys back out. She can come like this and do a little of this action. And then shoot back through here with a flint bolt. He can get the ward back out. I can get the Tinder Wisp back out. We've got some guys with some marks on them, so let's take some of these marked guys out. Well, not take them out exactly, but let's pop their marks. This is a big group of assholes. That guy's got very little health left, but he has a full focus bar. How we doing here? I'm gonna get the Atmos ring going. I'm gonna innervate Cicero. I'm gonna Creed. Puts fire tags on. Oh, it's time for Meteor Storm, sons! She's gonna come like this, and then she's gonna jam through here. Like that. He's just gonna keep Man, they're healing each other. These motherfuckers. This guy, we gotta take this guy out right here. Alright, we just... Oh, dude, I just aced that guy with my fire blade. Aced. Hold on a second. The process has quenched his thirst for moving. Fire Snake the Kai Songstress. Why Tharaga not have Song of Fire and or Ice? Disco Inferno. Ice Ice Baby, where's your mother? We didn't start the fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Hot Town, Summer in the City. Itsy Bitty Fire. Climbed up the Trouser Rats. People are going nuts in my chat right now. You're about to fall into a burning ring of fire. Alright. Never wanted a songstress to invite you to Netflix and chill? Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's get some fire dudes out. Let's pop some of these marks. This guy's needs to get wrecked up on. I don't need to heal. I'm not going to bother with the Hope Spring because I'm too busy kicking ass. Let's put this... Who do I want to stun? Bubble Boy. I'm going to stun him. Everybody on this dude. Finish him off. Alright, let's come over here and kill this guy next. Let me get my Tinder Wisps. Let's get the ward. Alright, we're doing good here. We got this. I could just auto-attack for the rest of this fight and not even... I could just not even mess around with... Let's move her manually. Let's fissure through here. You can just attack this jongleur. I'm gonna move to the center here and Creed. Alright, we got fire tags. We're gonna stun this guy. And we're gonna take this guy to Smashy Town. We're kicking ass. I'm just gonna auto-attack for the rest of this fight. I don't even care. Yeah, it is messed up they're attacking this place, considering that they probably have legacy branches on the tree. You'll be back soon? Okay, see you soon, Saito. Whenever soon might happen to be. Is that Mira Boss we hear singing in the background in a sort of strange and creepy way? Hey, Everfrost, how you doing? We're at the Singing Tree in the Hall of Songs, and the Dactytes are attacking the place because we learned that one of the 3 artifacts is related to or inside of or somehow attached to this big tree. Oh. What's up, guys? What do we got? Jongleur Rake Gate Marcher? Oh, come on now. I don't play with no Gate Marchers. I'm not even gonna bother with the word yet. We're going after that Gate Marcher. I'm gonna bust out the Tinder Wisps. I'm gonna zoom through here like this. Now I'll do the word. Amadea, Amadea. Amadea, Amadea, Amadea. Wait, this guy. Amadea. Oh, let's. Die, Gate Marcher. That's a tough little bastard. He's just kind of taking it. Let's get some fire guys out. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna hit these two with a flint bolt. I'm gonna get my Tinder Wisps out. Go after this guy. And now we will water spout. Dactyte Rake. Everybody on this guy. Ward. Oh, I forgot to ward. Ward. The ward has to actually happen before I can innervate. Is this guy ever gonna die? I think it's time for a little meteor storm up in here. Let's get ready to meteor storm. We'll do that. Dude, that thing I just took for her, increasing her mask charge regeneration, is like seriously helping. I've noticed the difference. Her shit recharges really fast now, which is pretty awesome. Alright, I got my Tinder Wisps. I'm just gonna creed this guy. Alright, we're done here. Let's just auto-attack this one down. We don't even care.
Mira, boss, we have to leave.
The tree, Cicero.
What?
Their leader. She's ascending it. They're here for something.
Stay here. I'm going up.
Cicero.
Tend to your songstresses, Mira.
Be safe, Cicero.
Hey Mira, I know that you're in charge of this place and you're a person of great importance and influence and power and this is literally your domain, but I'm just gonna charge in here and start giving you orders. How does that sound? This one time in Dactite camp. We have no idea whether we're near the ending, Everfrost. Yeah, there's been lots of character interactions. There was a Tree Fae boss. Yeah, I would guess we're 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through the game, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I've only got 27 out of 45 locations, but it's possible I missed a few with the patch thing. So I might, you know, have 30 out of 45 or something. So there's probably a decent amount of stuff left to do. Here we go. Ascending the tree. The trunk. More dead songstresses around. Man, fuck these guys. Quite a big group of them. Oh, the rakes just popped up behind us. I'm gonna creed him. Now we're going to do a little of this. And these two are gonna do a little of this. Then I'm gonna creed again, because that's the new ability that I bought. I can creed twice in a row. And we're all gonna... And then I'm gonna do my Tinder Wisps. Uh-oh, it's starting to take some damage. Let's get this guy down. Alright, let's pop the, That's a stun. Creed again. She's gonna zip through here and hit a bunch of dudes. He's gonna go ahead and just do a heal. Fuck it. Do this. She's gonna come back and do this. He's going to get this guy with this. Now I'm gonna Meteor Storm. I'm gonna Innervate. I'm gonna Ward. Move into the middle so everybody's covered by the ward. Get out the water balls. Not the actual name of the ability. Come over here. Blast everybody with a nice little one of these. More fireballs. Roar! More Creed. Stun him. Alright, that guy's almost dead. Double Creed. Fissure through here. Pop an unnecessary heal just because I can. Alright, everybody just wreck this dude real quick. Get the fire guys out. Keep that guy busy. Oh, man. Oh! It's Maelstrom time! Maelstrom's so much fun. Get sucked into some water, son. He's not getting sucked in. That's okay. It's okay. Die, Jongleur. Let's just auto-attack him down. We're fine. Alright, so you guys in the chat are going faster than I can even keep up with. Saw the stream, so you catched up. They hack off the limb of this tree. The manifestation of his wonder. Yeah, basically. Okay, good times. Did they cut a thing off the tree? I don't think so. I mean, there's all the branches seem to be here, and they've still got they've got the chimes hanging from them. So we're gonna keep moving. The crest of the singing tree. This is where we fought Big Purple Cthulhu monster boss. Now we're gonna beat up some Dactytes.
You have put your faith in the wrong forces, Cicero.
Oh, Lucia's here.
Lucia, stop.
What are you doing,
Do
Lucia?
you see now what you could have gained? Do
No.
not let him follow me.
Listen, Kadak. What was that shit?
Lucia!
Well, some cutscene bullshit. Alright. They're leaving. And I'm gonna fight these guys. A Juke Marcher, a Rust Marcher, Dagger Dancer, and Batter. Alright, let's get this out first. Let's get this out. Let's get this out. And now let's decide who the fuck we want to kill. We're gonna Creed first up. All right, we got fire marks out. Let's start popping those. She's gonna pop that one. He's gonna stun that one, and he gonna pop that one. All right, let's Creed again. Wait, let's Tender Wisps, I mean. Let's see. Zoom through all these guys. Get the water balls out, people are taking damage. Let's get on him. I'm gonna Creed again. And who are we killing? This guy. Alright, let's see. Bum bum bum. Do this. 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 Do the Meteor Storm. Alright. get some of these going. Let's get some of this going. Let's pop that guy's tag and snare him. Let's pop this guy's tag. Everybody kill. Well, let's Creed. I'm gonna double Creed for the funsies. Did you just say for the funsies, Josiah? Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I do feel bad about it. Auto attack this guy down. Alright, well these guys are getting kind of easy now. Now that I respect my people, ever since I respect, almost all the fights have been fairly easy. Since I tested out all the abilities. I mean, when I have my core three characters, and except for like actual boss fights and stuff, all of the regular fights have been fairly easy. I mean, I'm playing on normal, not hard, but there was a difficulty spike though in the middle there. Before I respec, before I had the training room, shit was hard as fuck. Alright, what are we doing with this tree? Nothing, actually. We're not doing anything with the tree. We're going this way. Oh, we're chasing Lucia, I guess. Hopelessly addicted to a 12-book fantasy novel series you're 8 books into and you want to read more? Can't concentrate on both plots simultaneously? I am pretty trivial and unimportant, that's true. That's what's going to be on my tombstone. He was trivial and unimportant. That's right. It's already, the tombstone's already made. It's engraved. It's carved. It's ready for me as soon as I die. Okay, so in our next episode, we will continue down the stairs. We will chase after Lucia. We will hopefully recover the artifact. I doubt it though. She's gonna get away, lols. But we're gonna chase her anyway, and we're gonna see what happens. We might kill some more Dactytes. Who knows? You know, could go either way. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Masquerada, Songs and Shadows.